Hey guys, it's me, 80 Summer 4. Today, guys, we're gonna go ahead and oh sorry, let me mute that thing there. We're gonna talk about the games. So yeah, man, I'm very disappointed with Barca in particular, and I could already do a whole rant. I'll probably do a separate video of my whole rant of the Barca thing, but I'd rather just speak about that in a separate thing, and let's just um move on and talk else things. So like I said, I'm very disappointed with Barcelona, and I'd prefer not to talk about Barcelona because you guys know this is a football channel. I try to cover all the European aspects, and guys, I will still be covering the Europa League. It doesn't matter if Barca takes part or not anymore. I will still be covering it, and so like I said, I will be sending the league. If you guys want to come on here, you're welcome to. I'm gonna go ahead and send the link here. We'll pin it the live chat. And like I said, guys, if you guys want to come on here, more than welcome to. So yeah, man, it'll be interesting. So so let me go read some of your comments first. Okay, Rangers is winning 3-1 still, aggregate 3-2, Anfield miss. I hate Frankfurt. Now, I know the Barca fans will be complaining about what Frankfurt did on the day and about their whole referee decisions and everything like that. And I can understand. It's easy to say after the fact that we lose a game. I'm sure many Barca fans still hate Liverpool to this day. I'm sure many Barca fans still hate Bayern to this day. I'm sure many Barca fans just hate any team that we lose to. It's just part of the game, you know. But as I said, though, we didn't deserve to go through. Like, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, we did not deserve to go through. Frankfurt did. And the first leg, we didn't deserve a draw. We didn't deserve a draw. I'm sorry to say, we did not deserve a draw. They missed so many opportunities, and we have now paid for our sins. And it just shows to me that this Barca team still has works to do. Because let's be real, guys. I think we have to be realistic here. This Barca team isn't complete. We still have a lot of things to address. And let's be real, guys. If we are going to challenge in Europe, we're going to have to change a lot this summer. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys today. If we do that kind of display and the Champions League this next season, I'm going to say this right now, we could easily go out of the group stage again. We could go out of the group stage again. I'm being honest with you. Obviously, Frankfurt will not be in the Champions League. They're ninth in the table. It's very unlikely to get Champions League unless they have a miraculous. I mean, I think they cannot get Champions League unless they win the Europa League. That's pretty much the only way. But to people that are saying that Frankfurt is a mediocre team in the Bundesliga, that's not true. This is a good team. I have actually used them before on FIFA. This is a team that I actually used before, and it's a very good team. And maybe not a very good team, but they're a decent team. Because remember, guys, this is a team that put up a good fight against Bayern. They actually won at the Allianz Arena. They actually won 2-1 away there. They even lost 1-0 at home. This is a team that almost got Champions League last season. Okay? This is a team that still have some decent players. Like Kostic is still good. Neuf was good. Kevin Trapp was good. I mean, you have a lot of decent players. The problem for Eintracht Frankfurt was the goals. That was the main issue for them, in my opinion. And that's where I actually believe that is just like that. And that's just a part of the game because, it's just crazy to see. And, we currently have a Europa League game going to extra time right now, Rangers and Braga. I know that's happening. We'll discuss about that when the game concludes. But I just want to get the Barca stuff out of the way. I will be doing a separate video later today, guys. Maybe today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, just because I don't know how much time I'll have today. But I'll try to get out tomorrow for you guys. It will really devaluate and really deconstruct this game. And so, as I said, guys, very disappointing. I'm not happy whatsoever. I'm distraught. I'm disappointed. And it's just how it is, man. Unfortunately, that's just how it is, man. And I don't know what else to say there. So, yeah, we can go on and on, but I'd rather speak about Barca in a separate thing. I don't want to speak about Barca here too much because we'll be here all day. So rather what we're going to do is we're going to save that for another time. And maybe like tonight or tomorrow, we'll discuss about that in detail. So, okay. So, yeah, I mean, it's just disappointing, man. It's really disappointing to see happening. So let's go ahead and look at the other games real quick in the Europa League. Just discuss about those games. I'm sure many of us are here for the Barca part, but yeah, man, it's quite embarrassing to say the least. So let me go and share my screen. We're gonna go ahead and start with the Conference League games first because there's no Conference League games in extra time. PSV 1, Leicester 2. Yeah, guys, I gotta be honest with you guys. I gotta give credit to Leicester City. Leicester City managed to pull this win, and it was a good win. It was a good win indeed because this was a really back and forth kind of game. PSV really had a lot of good chances early on. They created that good chance. They scored, and then Leicester started to grow back in the game. And you got to give credit to Leicester City. They had a late surge at the end. Madison scored the goal, and then Ricardo Pereira scored the rebound, and it was just a ridiculous man for Leicester City. And this is a team that's been struggling, man. They have been struggling in the Premier League. This is a team that have so much quality on team. You have, like, as I said, Madison, Schmeichel, Pereira, Fafana, Evans, Castagna, Soyuncu, Iheanacho, Brighton, Harvey Barnes, all these kind of players. And you're still, and this is kind of disappointing for them to actually be like that, you know? And so, like I said, guys, it's just really, really interesting to see what happens there and that kind of thing. So, and like I said, for Leicester City, man, this is a huge, huge win for them. Iheanacho, Fafana, Evans, Schmeichel. Got to give it to Brendan Rodgers, man. What an effort he's done with this team. This team, he's done very good. Ayanza Perez as well, and Leicester City, man, got to give it up to them because I honestly thought they would really struggle in this game. I honestly did. I believe I predicted a 1-1 draw. Leicester to win on penalties, and they just about got the win, man. Just about got the win, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. So yeah, man. Like I said, guys, got to give credit to the Leicester City, man. They're in the semifinals. They'll be facing. I think they'll be facing Roma. If I'm not mistaken, think they'll be facing Roma. Um, and yeah, man, it'll be interesting. Let me go look. Actually, look. I believe they're going to be facing. I believe they're going to be facing Roma, right? Yes, they're going to be facing Roma. They'll be facing Roma, guys. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Marseille versus Feyenoord. That's another interesting one. So Leicester will host the first leg. So yeah, man, very, very interesting there. I got 3 of my 4 semifinals correct, guys. By the way, moving on, we have PAOK versus Marseille, guys. This was always going to be a tough game for Marseille. Um, going on the road and playing away at PAOK, it's not an easy team to play against. And they got the job done, man. Guendouzi getting the goal there. Um, Actually, Dimitri Payet scoring again. What good form he's been. He scored in the last game, home and away. And yeah, man, it was ridiculous to see what he did. So, got to give credit to him, man. Absolute brilliant. Good goal from Payet. Guendouzi got the assist, and as I said, man, Marseille just grinded out the win, man. Grinded out the win. And as for PAOK, man, they had a lot of chances this game. They missed a lot of big chances, but it's just about the quality, man. Marseille just have more quality than PAOK, and Marseille makes it through instead. So, yeah, man, very, very interesting indeed. So, got to give it to Marseille, man. Got to give it to them. So, let me see the comments. Rangers. I don't get how we beat Madrid and not them. Yeah, the thing about that El Clasico, guys. I just want to speak about this real quick. Is that I don't think Ancelotti took that El Clasico that seriously as he probably should have. And you know why I say that is because he was playing a very weird formation. He played like a 4-2-4 kind of thing, I think, or I think it was something like that. it was just a very weird formation. It was just something that Real Madrid weren't used to. And let's be real, guys, Benzema didn't play, and so looking back at El Clasico, we did win the game. Obviously, we did. But I think it was more just the fact that the Real Madrid just didn't take the game as serious as they probably should have. And I think we capitalized upon that. So that's why we're able to win that game so convincingly. Because I think if Real Madrid had really cared about the game, I don't think we win by that big of a margin. We might still go on to win the game, but I don't think we would have won so convincingly. So, yeah. Rangers is too good. Okay, penalty. I think it's a penalty for Braga. Wait, no, it's a penalty. It's a foul. Roma boring. Yeah, Roma, man. Oh my goodness. They won 4-0 today. I was absolutely surprised. I did not expect Roma to win by that big margin, man. Huge, huge win. Yeah, absolutely crazy indeed. 117 minutes, 118 minutes. Okay. So let's see how many likes are we on in the stream. Let's try to get 10 likes, guys. 10 likes is the objective here. Remember, guys. That's always been my target. And let's see if we could try to get to that. So we got 4 likes right now, guys. Make sure to like the video if you haven't already. And share the stream with your friends, man. So 119 minutes, nearly there, 120. All right. I mean, like I said, guys, we got 4 likes, guys. Let's try to get 10 likes. But anyways, let's get back to the next game, guys. The next game we have here, it is Roma 4, Bodo Glimt nil. Guys, holy moly, man. Nicolas Zanilo, man. Got a hat trick, man. Got a flipping hat trick, and man. Bodo Glimt, man, absolutely got smashed. Roma, man, they got the revenge, and they finally win against Bodo. This is the first time they've actually won against Bodo in their history. And for Bodo Glimt, man, this was just disappointing. Defensively, they were just bad in the day. They were just outclassed, and I just think Roma, man, they were just really up for it. Roma were just really up for it on the day. They really wanted to win this game and really prove everyone that they're still a great team. And yeah, man, I just think for Roma, man, it's very, very impressive for what they did. They won 4-0. And you got to give credit to man. Give credit to Zanilo, man. Absolutely brilliant player. Patricio and goal. It was just ridiculous. Tammy Abraham scoring as well. And it was just crazy, man. It was crazy to see how good they were on the day. But my question for Roma, though, is this. They had 40% possession, guys. 6 shots, 2 big chances, 18 shots, and Boda didn't even create much of anything. So it just shows how clinical they were on the day and how much they were just counterattacking. So Roma, man, can they actually win this? Believe it or not, I think it was my original prediction. I still don't think they'll win it because I still think they haven't really been tested yet. But they could maybe win it, man. They could maybe win it. So we'll see what happens there. And then moving on, the next match we have, it is Slavia 1, Feyenoord 3. Wow, man, what a win this is for Feyenoord, man. Absolute brilliant win for them on the road. I did predict they would win 3-2, so I actually almost got my prediction right. They won 3-1 instead, so gotta give it to them, man. And yeah, man, huge victory indeed. Since Satara getting the goal, Dester's getting the goal, brace. And yeah, man, Slavia, man, they even got a red card towards the end. And as I said, guys, Slavia are just a really weird team, guys. They're more of an away kind of team than they are a home kind of team. If that makes any sense. Like, I just don't understand this whole weird thing about them is that they love playing away, but when it comes to playing at home, they always lose, man. I mean, I remember last season, Adam, you know this very well. They got a draw against Arsenal. That we know what Arsenal did a second, like they got smashed at home, man. So it seems like the same thing happened. I did say that in a Michael stream, by the way, that I just think the Slavia, man, They're just a weird team, man. Really weird team. But they still do some decent players. Like I said, Elianko is still a decent guy. Traore, But I think for Slavia Prague, man, they really should be doing better at home. Really, really should do better. And Dessers, man, got to give that to him, man. Since Satara is there, what a talent he is. Very young player. I think people should actually look out for this guy. You know. Yeah, man. And so, yeah, man. Congratulations to them, man. Reese Nelson balling out, man. Yeah, yeah. He's also another good player. Thank you for mentioning that, Adams. And so, as I said, man, very, very impressive victory for Feyenoord, man. Huge, huge win, and gotta give it up to them. Give it up to them. So our semifinals are as follows for the Conference League, guys. We have Feyenoord versus Marseille, and Roma versus Leicester. Roma versus Leicester, man, that's a good one. I think it's gonna be Mourinho versus Brandon Rodgers, and then for Slavia, no, sorry, Leicester, Marseille versus Feyenoord. Who's the Feyenoord's manager, by the way? Let me go check. Arne Slot. So Marseille, man, they could honestly win it. Yeah, man, very, very impressive there. Okay, so let me go ahead and read some of the comments we have here. 90 minutes there. Okay, stoppage time. I'm in Rangers through to the semifinals since 2018. Blow the whistle, ref. It's over. Rangers are through. Is Xavi the really one to take Barca forward? I still believe Xavi is the guy that is like. I believe he's still the man to lead the job. But let's not act as he's the next coming of Pep. Like, let's not act as if he's like the next Pep Guardiola, right? Because he isn't. Obviously, he isn't. There'll never ever be next Pep Guardiola. But I still do think he is the guy to lead Barca forward. I think he's the right man for the job. But I think today he made a lot of bad decisions, which I'll reflect on a little later. But he's definitely not he's definitely the one I think to take forward. So yeah, man. Yeah, that I would say is pretty much about that. So Rangers have done it. They're going to semifinal. Reece Nelson's balling out. I always knew Barca would struggle against Frankfurt. They always struggle against non-possession based teams. Exactly. This is very true. Like every time we play against teams that are very good in the counterattack, that gives us issues, we always struggle against. Even against Napoli, we did struggle against it. But I think that what happened in the second leg was that we put out such a dominant performance on the road that it was just uncharacteristic of Barcelona. And this is something I also want to talk about, guys. Our home form in the Champions League has been home form in Europe this season has been atrocious. We've only won one European game this season at home, and that was against Dynamo Kiev, and which that game was a 1-0 win. We have failed to win any of our home games, barring that game in Europe this season. How embarrassing is that? We couldn't even beat Galatasaray at home. We couldn't even beat Galatasaray at home. It's just sad to say, man. It's just really sad how Barcelona's home form is like. And we honestly thought that with the home leg being second, many people thought that, okay, we would actually win the second leg. But, oh, man, I could really rip on Barcelona apart. I'll definitely do so later today or tomorrow, potentially. That's a whole different discussion to be had. It's going to take too long for me to discuss about the stream. So that's why I've been kind of like discussing a bit and there, but I'm not really like diving deep because trust me, man, tomorrow we're going to have a deep dive. Tomorrow I will try to get a deep dive for you guys, depending if I can get my work done early today. Just depends on all that. So yeah. And by the way, guys, so yeah, that's pretty much about it. Like I said, guys, you guys are more than welcome to come on here. I did pin the StreamYard link and you guys can come on if you want. And so as I said, man, it's a very, very disappointing. So like I said, guys, getting back to the Conference League, I think we have some great semifinals in line. I mean, Marseille versus Feyenoord, Slavia. Sorry, no, why am I saying Slavia? Feyenoord. And then obviously we have Marseille versus Feyenoord. And yeah, man. So those are your semifinals that we have there. So well, obviously, I'll have predictions for you guys later next week. We'll discuss more about those games, but just to quickly recap that. So let's go ahead and move on and discuss about the Europa League games. So yeah, man. Let me go ahead and just move this thing to my another tab here. There we go. Okay, let's go and talk about the first game we have here is Atalanta 0, Leipzig 2. Oh man, this game, man, Leipzig, man, gotta give it to them, man. Absolutely brilliant, indeed, from them. Leipzig absolutely dominant in stats. They were brilliant on the day, man. And because like I said, guys, Atalanta are more of an away team as well, just like Slavia Prague are. And that they just love playing away. But at home, guys, they have not really been that great. I mean, they lost to 5-0 to Liverpool. I believe they even lost to Ajax at home. Actually, they didn't lose to Ajax at home. They lost. They drew with Ajax at here, I believe. They're just not a good home team, guys. I don't know what's up with Atalanta, man. But for Leipzig, man, I got to go to them. I think Leimer had a very good game. I think Leimer is actually one of the most underrated players. And Kuka getting the brace there, one from the penalty spot. And yeah, man, Leipzig is just a really good team, man. Leipzig got to give it up to them, man. Absolutely brilliant indeed. Angelino getting the Leimer getting the assist, and overall, man, I think for Leipzig in particular, this is a very solid performance. I think Tetsuko's done a great job with this team. This team is actually playing so well, man, and that even players like off the bench can bring impact. And as for Atalanta, man, this season just continues to be bad for them. They're just not scoring enough goals, and Zapata has not been in good form, guys. Muriel has been struggling, and Atalanta, they just can't score, man. They're just not good in goal scoring anymore, guys. There's just the issue with that. And for Atalanta, man, stats wise, it was a pretty even game. Stats wise, shots wise, it was pretty even. But Atalanta, like I said, they weren't clinical whatsoever, and that's really the big difference. Whereas Leipzig were on the day, they even had less possession, but ultimately got the job done. It, like I said, guys, possession is one of the most useless stats. Oh, I mean, not useless, but possession is a stat that can. It doesn't always necessarily mean which team is better. It's about being effective. It's about which team has more opportunities. And like I said, guys, Leipzig, although Atalanta did create more opportunities, Leipzig just had more quality on the day. And that's what's really important, guys, is that quality always prevails in the end. And that's what Atalanta have. I mean, Leipzig have that Atalanta don't have. So I knew Leipzig would advance. I knew they would. And congratulations, Leipzig, man. Absolutely well deserved win indeed. And Kunku, man. Leipzig should win the Europa League now, man. That was my original prediction from the very beginning of the season, guys. And it could actually happen. It could happen indeed. And they'll be facing um Rangers, guys. Leipzig versus Rangers will be a really interesting semifinal. And then you have West Ham versus Eintracht Frankfurt. Wow. Incredible, man. And absolutely incredible. We move on to the next game. And that is Barca 2, Frankfurt 3. Oh man. Wow, man. This was just really, really bad. Um, Absolutely terrible indeed. And where do I even begin for this one? I don't even know where to start, man. it's just a very, very disappointing man for Barcelona, and I'm surprised. I mean, am I really that surprised? And honestly, I'm not really that surprised. And you know how I know this? Because early on in the game, guys, I don't know if you guys know this, there were actually more Eintracht Frankfurt fans than Barcelona fans at the camp now. There were more white shirt people. There were more Frankfurt fans. And I did say that this wouldn't be an easy one. I saw some Barca fans say we would smash them and everything like that. This was not going to be a smash by any means. Because let's be real, guys. Frankfurt outplayed Barca in the first leg. They outplayed Barcelona in the first leg, and they should have. And they should have won the game. How they didn't win the game is beyond me because I don't know how they didn't win. But do they care? They won this game now, the camp now, which really matters more. You know, and it just shows how much of a wake up call this is for Barca. Because let's be real, guys. Ever since international break, Barcelona have been playing really, 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 really shockingly. They haven't been playing well post international break. And I look at the games we played. Levante, we just have got the win. Then against what is it? Um, Frankfurt, we got a draw. Sevilla, we grinded out a win. You know, and it's just really, really disappointing to see what Barcelona have done. And I think that Barcelona's home form has to be questioned because, strangely enough, our home form has actually been really good. Our home form usually in European competitions is usually very good. It's just the away form that's really been bad. But this time around, it's actually the opposite. At home, we actually haven't been great, but on the road, we've actually been really good. We actually haven't lost a. We've only lost one road game this season, which was in the European competition, which was against Bayern Munich. And it's just really hard to say. And so, as I said, Matt, you could come on here if you watched the game. If you didn't, that's fine. You can still come on if you want or not. It's up to you, obviously. But I did say, and like I said, guys, for Frank Rem, man, it's just really, really got to give it up to him, man. I think Kostic had a very good game, got a brace there. I think Bora also had a good game too, and Kostic, man, he was just running right in that defense. I mean, Mingueza on the day was absolutely abysmal. I'm sorry, Mingueza was trash. I'm sorry, Mingueza was horrible on the day. Garcia was terrible, gave away that penalty, and just you could see how bad the players were. Bombing was trash. Gavi was just bullied from towards Jordi Alba, Busquets. I mean, dude, the team just looked really bad. And you go look at this guy, Neuf. Neuf had a good game, guys. Neuf was excellent. I think he was one of the best players of the day. Absolutely caused havoc. And look at that goal Boris scored. What a goal that was, man. It was a spectacular goal. Absolute peach of a goal, man. What a goal, man. What a goal. And it just shows, man, how difficult it can be. And yeah, man, as I said, at the Hitchinger, I also thought had a good game. He was decent indeed, despite giving the and then Torre as well, and Dika as well, man. I know Dika got sent off, but dude, I think he has still had a decent game. But man, overall, man, it was just really, really shocking to say. So, Matt, like I said, guys, I would like for you guys to come on here if you guys can. If you guys cannot, that's okay. It's just nice to have some other people come on and give their perspective. Uh, so even if you didn't watch the games, you could still come on and I just come on. So yeah, let me go ahead and see some of your comments. And so, some brilliant semifinals laid up despite no Barca. I did predict them to win, but I did say Frankfurt had a chance. I was out doing a football training. Oh, that's cool, man. Nice to know. Alba missed a great chance. Oh yeah, Aubameyang, man. Oh my goodness, Aubameyang. I thought you were a guy that scores Europa League goals. I mean, I think you have a really good record in scoring Europa League, if I'm not mistaken. I heard, but man, I could come on for the semifinals preview. I'll probably do this recorded, but you could leave your comments in the comment section, or we could have like a Discord call if you want, like just privately or something. I don't know, but we could maybe do something like. It might be time to change clubs. Do a core. No, I'm not switching clubs, guys. I'm not switching clubs, dude. I'm sticking with this club. I don't want to switch clubs. I'm not switching clubs, by the way, guys. I'm not switching. So, thanks for the suggestion, Adam. But I'm still sticking with Barca. Uh, the only way I'm not sticking with Barca is the club gets like dissolved, like gets liquidated. That's the only way I'll switch clubs. Okay. So if the club is no longer existent, then I will switch clubs. That's the only way I will not support this team. Aubameyang has never been clinical. He needs 3 chances to score 1. And yeah, you're an Arsenal fan, so you know this very well, Adam. And so, yeah, man, Aubameyang, man, he was just awful in the day. I'm sorry. Dembele, I don't know how he got an 8.1. Wouldn't give him that high. He wasn't that great today. He was very, very average. There wasn't really any Barcelona player that was amazing today, to be fair. So, like, I mean, the most I would give was like 7, but no one gets 8. Like, I would give nobody an 8. You know, and it just shows, man, the defense, man, and then Dest for that third goal, man. I love Dest. I think Dest is a great player, but even Dest was kind of bad today. I mean, like when he came on, man, oh man, it was just. I mean, he's obviously better than Mingueza. He will always be, but like still, man. I mean, that. Oh my goodness, I mean, I think he could have done better for that third goal, in my opinion. But to be fair, he did just come on. This is his first appearance in a long time, so he's not really played a lot. To be fair, so I can't really rip apart him too much. And for Javi, man, I gotta be honest with you. Why did you start Minguez in this game? Why did you not start De Jong in this game? Absolute stupid decisions indeed. And why did you wait so long for the substitutions? Like, why didn't you bring on Dest at halftime? You saw how Mingueza got literally destroyed in that first half. We were 2-0 down. We needed to fix the defense. And I just don't understand why we didn't make more defensive changes. Like, it's just really, really stupid to me. And like I said, guys, I know some Barca fans would say that we were robbed and that we should have gone through. Guys, we didn't get robbed. Yes, some decisions didn't go our way. You could complain about that. But ultimately, we were not good enough to advance. So can you Barca fans just accept the fact that we were not robbed and that we were not good enough on the day? Just accept that, man. Accept that indeed. So as I said, I could go on and on about this match, but man, I don't really. I want to have like some time alone just about this match. Like, I really need to like. I need to like really like tomorrow, guys. I'll try to do like a deep dive of this match because a lot needs to be discussed. Because like guys, the performance we put out there today, guys, it looks really bad. And I'm telling you this right now, guys. If we don't make any defensive signings this summer, we don't bring major defensive accusations, we could very well go out on the group stage next season. Because remember, guys, we would have been in pot 1 if we had won the Europa League. We're not going to be in pot 1 anymore unless we win the La Liga, which we are not going to win. Let me make that clear. And we'll most likely be in pot 2. We'll most likely be in pot 2, and which there is a good chance we could get grouped again, man. So, yeah, man. Loyalty prevails. Exactly. Big AUD. Frankfurt pack the camp now. Oh, yes, that's true. I did discuss about that. Yeah, it's how are we allowing the opposition fans to outnumber the home fans at our home state? This is Barcelona, for crying out loud. How do we allow that? It's just another stupid thing. That was such a bad thing. Like, yeah, I mean, it's just bad. Her Barca were linked to Gabriel, the center back. Oh man, we really need a center back signing this summer. We really need to get rid of Longley and Umtiti. Those 2 players have to go. Eric Garcia, I was still just about keep you, but I'm only keeping you just because of age. Because I did say that in the summer that he is not good enough to be a starter. I did say that. He's good enough as a squad depth, but he's not good enough as a starter, guys. He is not good enough as a starter. So keep him there for squad depth, but he cannot be a starter. He cannot be a starter by any means. Okay, so yeah, man, very, very frustrating from Eric Garcia, and yeah, man, and then Ter Stegen, man, Ter Stegen also had a bad game. We also need to get something done with Ter Stegen because the amount of shots, especially that third goal, man. Oh man, this whole Barca defense needs to be. We need to change this whole defense. Like, we need a new backup right back. We need a new left back. We need new center backs. We basically need to change the entire back line. That back line has to change this summer. We have to stop using the players that are involved in that 8-2 thing. Okay. So we still have players to this day are still involved in that, and it's just crazy, man. Like, how have we not made defensive changes? And I've been saying this for a long time now. I feel like us Barca fans, we've been saying that we need to change the defense. We haven't seen anything like that being done. Okay. Early predictions: RB Leipzig 2-0 Rangers, West Ham 1-1 Frankfurt, Rangers 1-0 RB Leipzig, Frankfurt 2-1. Wow, you actually have Frankfurt to pull through. I'll be interested. I'm supporting West Ham. Yeah, I would love for West Ham to win the Europa League. Barca had to win that, bro. How they lost, man. It's just, the defense, man. The defense was sleeping on the day. Stats wise, it was a very dominant performance from Frankfurt. They actually created more good opportunities. And you know what the funny part is? We actually had 75% possession. They had 25, and yet we still lost the game. We still lost the game. It's not crazy to believe. It's just crazy, man. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And so, as I said, man, congratulations to Eintracht Frankfurt. They did deserve to go through. And Barcelona, man, we're out of the Europa League. And oh man, how much more embarrassment can we get in Europe? We always continue to get embarrassed, man. It's kind of like an annual tradition at this rate. I mean, like this season, I mean, we've conceded 3 goals 4 times this season at home. I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, make sure to smash the like button down below. We still have 4 likes, so if you can get it 10 likes, so that'd be greatly appreciated. But oh man, oh man, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. So, um, yeah, let's see. Would you have been confident against West Ham? Well, I'll be honest with you guys. Even if we did pull through against West Ham, I don't know if we would have beat West Ham for sure. I mean, after this display we put out against Frankfurt, honestly, probably not. But then again, I don't really watch West Ham like that. I'm not too familiar with them, so maybe Matt, you could give more perspective and like let me know because I don't really watch like West Ham that much in the Premier League. So, but if we are struggling against Frankfurt, then we would probably struggle against West Ham. So, honestly, in a weird way, it might have been better for us to go out to Frankfurt than West Ham, you know. But at the end of the day, guys, this is still bad. I mean, going out of the quarterfinals. I mean, we should have at least made the. I was expecting semis, man, at least, but it is what it is, man. And we were definitely close on the day, man. And I remember that Busquets scored that kind of goal that we should have, that was disallowed. And yeah, man, it's just very frustrating, man. So, yeah, man. I don't know what to say, man. Let's just quickly do a rundown of the game. Eric Garcia gave away a penalty. Costa scored the penalty. Then Boris scored a brilliant goal outside the box. Um, then Costa scored the third goal. It was a great counter attack there. Des came on. Kamada got the assist. Busquets scored a great goal from the corner. It was offside. And yeah, man. And then we Busquets scored later on. He was like, you know what, screw it, I'm going to score. Like, it's just sad that we have to have a midfielder score a goal for us, and it took a wicked goal for us to even get back in the game. And then Dembele scored. I mean, not Dembele, sorry, Memphis Depay scored for the penalty spot, and it was just disappointing, man. It was absolutely disappointing. We gave everything we could. We were really close on the day. Like, it did end up being close, but at the end of the day, guys. Um, it's just we started too late, man. We started to make the comeback when it was too late. But as I said, Frankfurt deserved to go through, and they just advanced. So I don't really want to talk more about this match. The more I talk about this one, the more it makes me mad. And yeah, man, it's just very disappointing indeed. So there is the yet. And then the final game we have, it is Rangers 3, Braga 1. Braga, man, they almost continued their Cinderella story. They pushed it to extra time, even got a late goal, but it wasn't to be. And James Tavernier, man, what a player, man. This guy has been absolutely ridiculous goal scoring wise. I cannot believe how many goals he scored as a right back. He's a right back. It's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy indeed. So, absolutely insane. Aribo got the assist there. And they even had a goal ruled out, Kamir Roof. And then Tavernier scored from the penalty spot 2-0. Braga were down to 10 men. And they even got another yellow card, I believe. Kamar scored from the header. And then Roof scored again. Roof scored, and then they even were down to 9 men. It's ridiculous, man. Rangers, man, got to give it to man. Absolutely brilliant indeed. Indeed. And I was kind of worried for Rangers. Not gonna lie, guys. I was kind of worried to see because there was no Morales. Obviously, he was injured, but Tavernier, man, Tavernier stepped up, and then Rebo stepped up, Roof stepped up, and man got crucial goals indeed to send them through. And you look at the amount of XG that 5.77, guys. That is insane, guys. Absolutely insane. They dominated Braga. They shouldn't have even gone to extra time, guys. Braga, they literally got 31 shots, 7 big chances, 5 big chances missed. It was ridiculous. And yeah, man, absolutely superb. Um, and it was just ridiculous, man. Absolutely insane. And for Braga, man, what a way! It's heartbreaking. I'm sure they'll be devastated, but ultimately, I think they were well beaten. I think they were well beaten, guys, and I got to give it to Braga, man. They played really well. I didn't expect them even to get this far, beating Monaco, beating what is the other team they beat? I'm trying to remember, Sheriff. To make it this far is an achievement in itself, and they made it close, man. It was a close game, but then the aggregate score, but ultimately, I think Rangers did deserve to go through after their brilliant second half showing. So yeah, man, absolutely superb indeed. So, like I said, guys, that's all the games that we have for today, guys. All the games we have. So I'm gonna go ahead and look through your comments, and if you guys want me to further reflect on one of the games, you're well and welcome to, indeed. And so yeah, man. Like I said, guys, I'm devastated for Barcelona, but at the same time, I think Barcelona going out actually makes this competition interesting now because now it's wide open, man. Leipzig could win it. Frankfurt could win it. West Ham, Rangers. I mean, it's wide open, man. It's wide open, and it's just ridiculous, man. I mean, absolutely insane. And it's weird because in a way, I obviously want Barcelona to make it through, but in the same time, as a neutral's point of view, if I'm looking from a neutral's point of view, I think this is brilliant because one of these four teams are going to be in Champions League Part One next season. Who will it be? And one of these teams might even get Champions League through the Europa League. Like, I'm looking at the teams like Leipzig going to get Champions League for sure. They're going to get top four. Frankfurt, they're obviously not going to get Champions League. West Ham, most likely no Champions League. Rangers, they have to go through the qualification thing. I don't even think they have a direct spot. So if I would love for Rangers to win it. If Rangers winning this competition would be absolutely ridiculous, guys. I actually want Rangers to win of the four teams, if I'm being honest with you, just because it'd be such a nice thing to see a team outside of the top 5 leagues win a European trophy. I mean, the last time we had that, I think, was Porto. That was the last time we had that. It's been a long time since we had a team, a minnow like that. And so it's crazy, man. That is absolutely ridiculous, man. So let me go ahead and read some of your comments. I think there's a community posting an ESPN UK YouTube channel regarding West Ham. Oh, yeah, I do see some of their videos now and then, but I don't really watch that frequently. It said at the start of the last season, West Ham were one of the favorites to be relegated from the Premier League. Now they're in the Europa League European semifinal. Isn't it? Yeah, that's true, man. You make a good point, Matt. Because remember, last season, a lot of people thought West Ham would go down. A lot of people thought West Ham would go down. But the fact that they managed to actually pull through and not just about survive, but get European football this season is a mind-boggling achievement. It is one of the craziest achievements that West Ham ever done. And by the way, guys, David Moyes got a ton of you gotta respect this guy. He is in a European semifinal, and they might just go on to win it, man. They might just go on to win this competition, and that is the greatness. Honestly, any of these four teams, I wouldn't mind winning. I wouldn't mind any of these four teams winning the competition. Even Frankfurt, I actually wouldn't mind them winning either because this is a team that has not really won many things. I think the last time I don't think they even won. I think they got to a European final. It was like 2001, I think. Like this is like a new thing for them. Like this is absolutely ridiculous. So, gotta give it up, man. Absolutely superb, man. So. Yeah, man. But as I said, man, I just think that for Barcelona, just my final thoughts real quick. Let me see what this article says here. Barca crashed at the Europa League quarterfinals with three. Barca on play rating. So goalkeeper they give Ter Stegen a 5. Minguez at a 4. Araujo a 4. Garcia 5. Jordi. Oh yeah, Jordi Alba was terrible on the day. I forgot to mention. Pedri was bad. Busquets, Gavi. Nobody was really great, honestly. Real Cruz against Boda Thoughts. Yeah, I already discussed about that earlier, but just to reiterate, I think for Roma, man, I think they were definitely. I think the reason why I think they were able to win the game because of how much motivation they had. I think the fact that they knew that we needed to win this game, that there was no other alternative, and I think Zanilo, man, he scored a hat trick, man, absolutely ridiculous. And so for Roma, man, I think they wanted to get revenge. I think that the revenge thing was in their back of their mind, and that's why they really wanted to pull through. But a ton of credit has to be given to Boda though. I mean, for making it that far in the Conference League is insane. I mean, they knocked out AZ Alkmaar, they knocked out Celtic. I mean, these are teams that are like decent. I know they're not that great, but like, who would have thought they would have made this far? I mean, this is a team that were like in the second division a few seasons ago. Isn't that insane? I find that to be ridiculous, man. Absolutely insane. So, yeah, man, it's just crazy, man. Just see what happens there. Um, yeah, man, absolutely insane. So, yeah, man. Yeah, man. So that's pretty much about that. So, man, we got some great semifinals. I mean, we have like when are the semifinals are actually gonna happen? Let me see the what are the let me see how the games are lined up. Let's just look at that real quick. So, Conference League. So the semifinal, the first leg. So the first leg, okay, April 28th, 3 p.m. Okay, see Leicester City, Roma, Feyenoord, Marseille. Okay, Marseille. Oh, Marseille hosts the second leg at home. Interesting. Well, for the Europa League, May 25th. So West Ham. Oh wow, we haven't had the second leg at home, guys. Barcelona would have had the second leg at home if you had beaten Eintracht Frankfurt. So wow, man. So yeah, man, craziness indeed, craziness indeed. So yeah, man, absolutely. I mean, I'm just crazy, man. And yeah, I remember Pedri also got injured in the game, I think too. So Garcia wouldn't have been there for the semifinal, and I think Gavi would have been suspended too. So you know, and so yeah, man. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to speak about here, guys. So we're gonna be wrapping up stream in around 10 minutes. If you guys have any final thoughts regarding this, I'll be more than welcome to answer. Remember, guys, my predictions will be out next week. We'll be discussing. I'll give you guys my predictions with these games, Europa League, Conference League, and everything like that. But yeah, man, as I said, guys. And yeah, man. I still think, as far as Barcelona's season is concerned, it's a season of buster to failure. I would still say, because to be honest with you guys, when we first entered the Europa League, I didn't expect us to win the Europa League. I didn't expect us to win. And I did say that. I did make a video of saying that could Barca realistically win the Europa League. I did say that if we did get past Napoli, I expect us to get through the round of 16. But I did say that it depends what happens in quarterfinals. It depends on what draw we get. Because at the time, when we were drawn up against Frankfurt, every Barcelona fan, I assume most Barca fans were very confident. Pretty confident. But I think the thing, though, is that in reality, it was all about the draw. Because let's be real, guys. Let's be fully frank here. I think if we had gotten Braga, maybe Lyon, it would have been better for us. I think we would have been able to beat either of those two teams. Atalanta, we could have as well, but we never know. So, I mean, I think I would still say the season is decent because really my main expectation was to get top four. That was my main expectation for Barcelona this season, to get top four. I didn't really care if we didn't win any trophies. I just wanted to get top four. Because for me, getting top four is very, very important. Because if we didn't get top four, this season would have been a complete disaster. And it still is, because like I said, going to the Europa League, getting to third in the group was bad enough. But I think now it shows that this Barca team has a lot of work to do. And I think in some ways, this is a good wake-up call. I think Barcelona needed this wake-up call in large respects because let's be real, guys. Ever since the international break, we just haven't been playing well. So, yeah, Matt, if you want to come on here, we can discuss about the semifinals briefly, about all competitions, discuss about how each game could pan out. Just give your early thoughts. And, just we could come on and you could discuss around 10 minutes. We can head out here if you want. Yeah, man, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm as I said, guys, we're just gonna discuss now, and yeah, man. So for Barcelona, man, I still say the season is a decent success as long as we get top four. If we get top four, I'd say the season is average. I'd say this season is average. Now, if we don't get top four, then this season is a complete failure. This season is a failure by all means. So, yeah, man. Crazy, man. Crazy to say. And I still can't believe one of these four teams will be in part one of the Champions League next season. One of these four teams will be in part one of the Champions next season. So isn't that crazy, man? So, yeah, man. As I said, there's that. So, let me see how many likes we're on. Hopefully, we're at likes. At least more than 4 likes. We should be at least like 7 or 6. Oh, we're still at 4. This is weird. Let me check from my PC. All right. So we're gonna give 5 more minutes and then we'll head out of here, guys. Head out of here. So yeah, man. Craziness indeed. Yeah, man. It's just disappointing to see how Barca crashed out. But in a weird way, I think Barcelona, this because Barcelona, let's be real, guys, they were the best team in the competition remaining. In a weird way, this has really opened the competition. It's made the competition wide open to any of these four teams have a good chance to win it. I mean, any of these four teams have a good enough squad to win this competition, you know. And a lot of these teams, like Leipzig, they dropped out down from the Champions League. Leipzig is the only team left in the competition that dropped down from the Champions League, you know. And for Conference League, just to quickly touch upon this one, I mean, that's also really interesting too because you have teams like Leicester City that dropped down, Marseille that dropped down, Roma, they didn't drop down. I think Feyenoord, I'm pretty sure they also dropped down too, right? Did they drop down? I gotta check. I don't remember for Feyenoord. Let me check. I don't wait. Actually, let me check what because they might have dropped down too, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Let me see. What how they're doing in the Conference League. What was their um, where's their fixtures? Okay, let me see group stage. So did they drop down? Oh no, they didn't. No, they didn't. They didn't. I remember now. Yes, they didn't. They were actually top their group, so interesting. But yeah, man, I said this conference league, guys, is also really wide open too. So yeah, Matt, I'm not gonna give away my predictions just yet. Like I said, stay tuned for next week. I'll maybe give those predictions out maybe Monday, Tuesday. I'll try to see. But like I said, guys, I'm kind of busy because we're kind of getting toward the tail end of the semester. So at least for me in university. So yeah, man, there is that. So congratulations to Frankfurt, man. They deserve it, man. I think they were the better team by far, and they'll be in the Europa League semifinal for only their second time in their history, I think. Because last time I think they made the semi was against Chelsea in 2019. And remember, guys, Chelsea only won against them by penalties. So, yeah, man. So, yeah, man. As I said, congratulations, man. Congratulations, team. So, yeah, Alexa, guys, do you guys have any final questions regarding me, guys? Because like I said, guys, I got some stuff to do, so we're gonna be heading out here in a couple of minutes. So, if you have any final questions, please let me know because it's here time to ask. And so, as I said, guys, don't worry tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow I'll do a deep dive about this Barca game in particular because right now, guys, I just cannot think. You guys, I got to get some time to think about this because man, it's just so difficult for me to come on and speak about this, and I'm absolutely distraught, man. Absolutely devastated indeed. So. Ilias, hello, man. Nice to see you here. I'm about to end the stream in a couple of minutes. So, do you have any questions for me before I head off? When are the semifinals? So, the semifinals, guys, it's going to be April 28th. So, April 26th. So, not next week, but the week after next week. So, in 2 weeks' time is going to be the semifinals. 2 weeks' time. So, we have a little nice weekend break, and then we have the semis, and then the final, I mean, the semifinal second leg afterwards. So, Yeah, man. I'm just devastated, man. Absolutely devastated. So, Elias, what team do you support? Because I actually don't know. Because I think Alejandro he supports Real Madrid. Um, so I'm sure the Real Madrid fans are very happy right now. Um, so yeah, it'd be nice indeed. So yeah, semifinals at Mats is going to be the week of next week. So let me go and show you the calendar here. Right? Can I even show here? Okay. Oh, not here. Okay, so as I said, guys, April 26th is gonna be the UCL. April 27th, I think, is gonna be like. Let me check the dates. Has the dates been confirmed yet? The time has been confirmed because I believe every time is gonna be at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Let me check Champions League. I believe it's April 26th. Let me see here. Yeah, it's confirmed. So we actually have Manchester City, Real Madrid as the first semifinal. Okay, and then I believe the Europa League one is all at the same time, and I believe the Conference League one is all at the same time. So very, very interesting there. So, yeah, man, it'll be very, very interesting to see what happens, man. The season's winding down, guys, and the final is May 28th. Final for Europa League is May 18th. Final for Conference League is May 25th, and final for Champions League is May 28th. So, yeah, man, that is that. So, as I said, you guys have any more thoughts? I'll be heading out here in a couple of minutes. So, well, I'll head out here in like 4 minutes. I'll give you guys 4 minutes. So if you have any final questions for me, please let me know. Guys, I'm just devastated, man. Absolutely devastated indeed to see what we did. But so yeah. Now someone brought up an interesting point. Should Barcelona have gone with the back three? I'll be honest with you guys. Even if we did go with the back three, I still don't think that would have been good enough because we still have Longley and Eric. I mean, in some ways, it might have been able to make up. I don't know, man. I just don't know to this day. I have to think about this because that's actually a good point. But I don't know if it'd be still and be enough. So So, yeah, I mean, personally, for me, if I'm being objective, I think the Busquets goal, I couldn't understand why that was disallowed because that was offside, and I believe the goal, the penalty one, I don't think that would have been a penalty. Like that handball one, I can see why it would have been given, but at the same time, it's a harsh penalty to give because it just bounced off his knee, I think. So, yeah, I don't think that's a bit harsh in my opinion. And so yeah, Pedri is injured, guys. Barcelona Twitter have confirmed Pedri is injured. It doesn't we don't know how long he'll be injured for, but he is injured. So that is for sure. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna be ending the stream in a couple of seconds. So yeah, Ilias, are you still here? Because Matt's asking you a question. So yeah, I think we're just gonna wrap up for today. So let me stop sharing the screen. Okay. So yeah, man, just devastated, man. Absolutely devastated. Hello, Takees. Nice to see you here. Oh man, you're about to join me too late. So, Takees, I'll be nice and I'll let you ask some questions for me, and I'll be answering some questions, and then I have to head off, man. Unfortunately, because I got some stuff to do, man. So, I will definitely do a video tomorrow discussing about the Barca loss full extent. This is just more of a stream, just discuss about the games. But definitely tomorrow, guys, I'll do like a 10 to 15 minute uh rant probably tomorrow to discuss further about this game. But oh man. So, do you have any thoughts for me? Any questions for me? So, yeah, I'm gonna leave in like in around 4 minutes. This time I mean it for real. So 1 hour and 10 minutes, guys. So 4 minutes, man. Ask your final questions, man. Now, someone asked a really good question. How embarrassing is this loss compared to their previous defeats? For me, it depends what your expectations were. If you're expecting us to win the Europa League, then yes, it's a big embarrassment. But if your expectations were low, then I wouldn't really say it's that embarrassing. Because in the day, we only lost by a goal margin. Whereas those other games, we lost by three plus goal margins. So put that in perspective. And I know the 2 goals were late. I know they were, but you still have to look into that. And so for me, I'd still say Bayern and Liverpool were worse simply because of it was just really, really bad. Today was not that bad to that degree because I didn't really feel that much pain, but this one is also still hurtful too. So this is a good question, and I definitely want you guys to answer this in the live comment section, and maybe in tomorrow's video you can answer this question because how bad is this defeat? Is it really that bad, or is it, you know, that kind of thing? Because for me, as I said, it really depends what your expectations were. Like if you're expecting us to win the Europa League as soon as we got dropped down from the Champions League, then yes, you could definitely say so. But if your expectations were like the fact that just get top forward, then it depends on what your perspective were. So yeah, man, that's just my perspective at least. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna end this soon. Pedri's injured. About how long will it last? I don't know, man. But I did hear that he could be out for like. It looks bad, man. It looks kind of bad. It's gonna be like at least a month, I think. So Yeah, his season might just be over, guys. His season might just be over. And I did say this, guys, is that I love Pedri and all. He's a great player, but I don't want to overuse like what Koeman did. Because we all know what Koeman, right? He was used to the point that he basically was out for like the beginning of the season. So I really hope it's a short-term injury, but it's looking like a long-term, man. It could just be a long-term indeed. So like weeks, months, or Fati level, I have no idea, man. I have no idea, man. We'll find out tomorrow, I think, Takis, we'll find out tomorrow specifically because, man, it's just sad, man. And like as we continue on and on, but as the guys, I got stuff to do. So I think we'll be wrapping up the stream today, guys. Like I said, guys, if you have any further thoughts, please feel free to message me on my social media platforms, Discord and Twitter. Those where you best can reach me at. Even my email as well, if you really want to, because I actually have one person actually contacting me from there. But I would prefer if you did Twitter or Discord. That's where you can best reach me out. And yeah, man. So like I said, tough defeat, man, for Barca, and we go from here, man. Go from here. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the stream. It was a good turnout, guys. And like I said, I'll see you guys later, man, for the next stream, guys. The next stream. We should have our next stream on Wednesday, guys, for the Q&A, guys. So Q&A next Wednesday, guys. And bookmark that. And, of course, next Friday we'll have our debate show. Next Friday night we'll have our debate show. So stay tuned for that, guys. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.